Now let's move on to our second set of awards for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is Niranjan Bhai Parikh Humanitarian Award. Yeah.
This award goes to Ms. Sonal Sharma. After her daughter's cancer treatment, who has been her inspiration, Sonalji co-founded Can Kids Kids Can in Delhi 16 years ago with Poonam Bagai and pledged to work in bringing a change in childhood cancer in India. She's leading the patients group and is building patient navigators under the YANA program, which is beautifully abbreviated into YANA, Young Are Not Alone. So let's hear her, please.
I'm Sonal Sharma from Can Kids Kids Can. I'm one of the co-founders of the organization, and I have been working for the cause for last 23 years. So my daughter was diagnosed with ALL, that is blood cancer, when she was 2.5 years old. And that was the starting of my journey with childhood cancer. So at that time, I just didn't knew what to do. I thought we are the only one whose child is being diagnosed with cancer. And I thought only children don't have cancer. It's, I think, the adults who have cancer. But to my surprise, I came to know that childhood cancer is very, very common. But I'm talking of, say, 98, 99. At that time, it was not that common. So my journey started, and I decided to get my daughter treated at All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Dr. L.S. Arya was the person who was treating my doctor, was the treating doctor for my daughter. And we decided to follow whatever Dr. Arya was telling us, and we started our journey. So the journey was pretty long, and I decided we have to make a pledge to God, of course. And the pledge will be either we forget cancer forever. That is like we had enough of the cancer for, say, for 3.5 years in our life. So we can just look up easily and say, thank you, God, and go back to a normal life. The other, then my husband said, there is one more thing that we can do. So I asked him, what was that other thing? So he said, what you can do is that you were the one who was cribbing throughout the treatment, that you could not find one mother who you can talk to, who would understand what you're going through, how difficult the journey is. So instead of finding that mother, why don't you become one yourself? And wanted to stay in All India Institute of Medical Sciences for every parent fighting with cancer. And there I met Poonam, who's my friend, who's my teacher, who's my guide, who's the founder of Can Kids. So she and I decided that we are going to work together. She wanted to work for every child with cancer, and I wanted to work for every parent with cancer. So we started from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, thinking that we're going to work in the institute and maybe Delhi NCR. But to my pride today, and to the proud moment of Can Kids, I can say we are into 103 units all over India. We have supported more than 40,000 children. And Can Kid family is as big as 2,000 parents and survivors. Plus, Can Kid is there everywhere. Wherever there is childhood cancer, wherever there is oncology, wherever a hospital is treating children with cancer, we are there. So we said we're going to have a holistic approach to the organization where we will work for every aspect of childhood cancer. The very first thing is the right hospital and doctor, then the treatment, then the medicine, and after that comes a lot of things like emotional support, financial support, out-of-pocket support, So we decided that we are going to club everything together. We are going to support them throughout their treatment. We are going to make sure that the children go back to school. We are going to make sure nobody is going to sleep on a road. We'll make sure that they have a house to stay, to sleep, and be in a safe atmosphere. We are going to make sure they go to college. We are going to train them. We are going to make sure that they, after the cancer is over, they live a normal life. So this is what the holistic approach of CanKit that we wanted to, and I think we have achieved that. We have 9 home away from homes. These are houses for children with cancer where they live comfortably. We call them HAH, which is home away from home, ghar se dur ek ghar. And we have, as I told you, a non-formal school, which is unique of its kind, which is run into every hospital under the tree on the Chatai. So that is called a Chatai clinic. Plus, we have a Kanshala, which is one of its kind in Mumbai. We want to have more Kanshalas, but we keep our fingers crossed that maybe the coming year we'll have at least 9 Kanshalas if we have 9 houses. Everybody feel good, great when they get awards. So when Poonam and my team told me I'm getting an award, I said, I don't think so that I deserve an award. But yes, you really feel honored when you get an award. So I am feeling honored, and this award is not only for me and my family and my children and my daughter and Poonam, but this is for the CanKit's family. So I'm proud of receiving this award. Thank you so much again that you have chosen me to give this award to me. And I will try my best to keep up to the expectations of not only the award, but the mission and vision that I put into my mind. So thank you so much for the award. So future, I want childhood cancer to be curable. I want children to be treated with pride. I want children to have the best treatment, care, and support because it is their right and not their privilege. I want more than 60% survival rate. I want national plan for childhood cancer. We have collected pledge all over India. We have collected from each and every survivor. We wanted to go to the Prime Minister. We wanted to tell the government that please include childhood cancer into the policy, into the cancer policy. We are not there in the policy. We are somewhere in the adult cancer policy. My message to everybody is, first, childhood cancer is curable. Childhood cancer, if treated on time, every child has the right to survive. We should fight the stigma behind childhood cancer. Cancer is not a disease that is going to go from one child to the other. So please don't be scared of it. I want everybody in this society or people who are listening to me to please understand that these children deserve the best of their life after cancer because they are the warriors who have fought it. So they don't want to live with the tag that because of cancer, they can't work, they can't play, they can't get married, they can't have normal life, they can have everything. So I want all of you to understand that, support them. They need your love and care. They can do everything. You just have to be there to support them. You know, they want to fight their cancer with dignity, and we all have to stand with them to let them fight their cancer with dignity. This is what is the message I want to give it to the public. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you for such an invigorating and inspiring message, Sonalji. The Niranjan Bhai Parikh Humanitarian Award is an ode to the undying spirit of service by late Shri Niranjan Bhai Parikh, whom we all know and loved. He was a man of action, initiating social support groups and counseling children in palliative care. This award is instituted in his memory by Mrs. Purnima Parikh to commemorate the work done by a volunteer in cancer care.